fellow hunters, welcome to Grunge Haunts and Props. My name is Chris Leonardo, and today we are making the easiest DIY fog chiller. I don't know if you're like me, but it's getting late in the season, close to Halloween, and you're running out of time. So you want an easy, quick solution to make a chilled fog for your yard and your yard hunt. Well, I've got the solution for you. I just used a couple of items. No big, ice chest or anything like that. And it actually worked fairly well. So follow along and enjoy the video. Okay, this is going to be the easiest fog chiller that you've probably ever seen. A lot of people do crazy coolers or misters and have just this enormous apparatus. We're going to do this with just a $14 tube here that we're going to put frozen water bottles in. So yeah, you might have to change them out a little bit, but for a fraction of the price and time, you will have a fog chiller. And all we need is this tube, a couple of zip ties, a couple of rubber bands, and of course your fogger and fog juice. So this is just a 4-inch tube. We are going to connect it. Now, you want to be careful. These get really hot when they're running for any length of time. The nozzle will get really hot. So we don't want to line it up touching the nozzle at all. We want to give it plenty of room. And it's okay to have even a little bit of a gap here. That'll actually give it more airflow for the fog to go through. Now this is a solid drain tube. So it's not perforated. You don't want perforations necessarily, depending on how you want to spread the fog out into your yard. You can do some perforations in here if you want it to kind of just, I guess, lack of a better word, just drizzle onto a large area of the yard. We're just going to do it with the main nozzle and have it kind of spilling out at one point. So all we're doing is just using a knife to make a little cut on the side, on both sides. And then we're going to fit the zip tie right through there. And hook up the rubber band in there. Same thing on the other side. There you go. And how we want this to set up is just right around those knobs. Just put the rubber bands right around the knobs. That will hold it in place. And then tighten the zip tie so that it's tight to it. Okay, that's it. Super easy. Now all you have to do is place it at elevation, and we'll put the water bottles in there and see if it works. Okay, you can see it here. I just put it on a cardboard box and extended the whole tube. And now all we have to do is use just water bottles, frozen water bottles. You might want to get like a whole case. They can be the small ones, or they can be a little bit larger. You just don't want really big diameter ones because the fog has to get through the tube. So as long as they're, about that same size and diameter as one of these, you should be good. So all you're gonna do is just feed these at the end. Okay, so I ended up going with the bigger bottles. These I bought a 32 pack for $3.99 at Safeway. So hopefully we'll get a little more chill on the fog here, and we'll see. So all we're gonna do is just toss these in. I got about 32 of them, probably put 12 in here. Just fill this up. Now you're gonna have to do this a couple times on Halloween night. Just replace them, but make sure you put all 32 in the freezer and then just replace as needed. $3.99 opposed to probably a $50 setup We need ice chest. We need all sorts of connections and apparatus to make a true chill or a fog chiller, that goes through an ice chest. And then you have to have a blower to blow the fog out. You don't need any of that for this. All right, we're ready to go. Let's see how it does. So just some water bottles, frozen water bottles, and that's fogging really good. Staying really low all the way down. It works great. Yeah, that actually works better than I expected. So you just have to replace the water bottles a couple times, and that looks like I used about 10. So just put the old ones back in the freezer, get the other ones that you have in the freezer, and put them out there. Super easy. Okay, so I went ahead and bought one more of these drain pipes for 14 bucks at Home Depot, and again, 4-inch diameter, non-perforated, 12 feet long. And I'm gonna actually drill holes in this, and we're gonna connect that to the other one, and this is going to kind of spread the fog out over a 12-foot area. The previous part of the video you saw it all came out in the end, and it worked okay. It just was more concentrated than I want. I want it to actually flow slowly on a larger part of the yard. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to drill holes from the beginning to the end. We got this universal drill bit that we're going to use, and I'm just going to go like bigger as we go along. So smaller holes at the beginning and larger holes towards the ends. And I'm not measuring this. I'm just going to go maybe every third little dimple here and just start drilling. I do want it to all go, I want it to be exactly the same level, because I do want it to be pointed downwards towards the ground. Okay. We're gonna see how this turns out. I have no idea. There, we got the two hoses connected. The last thing I'm gonna try to do and see if it's gonna work is I'm gonna put just a piece of saran wrap or plastic around the end. And there's a hole for some to escape. But what I'm hoping this does is put just a rubber band around that to secure it. Hoping that's going to make the fog go back into the ice bottles, and then chill the fog even more and make sure it goes out of the holes that we already cut out of it. All right, the red indicator light is on. We're going to turn this on and see how it goes. Okay. I think it's nice even. It's definitely low. I would say it is working pretty well. Going across the whole yard. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, success. Okay, now we're going to do the nighttime test here. And it's staying pretty darn low. I'm liking it. I'd say it's doing a really good job. And that is the final product. Easiest DIY fog chiller for less than 15 bucks. Hey, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell to get notifications anytime we put out new content. I thank you for watching, and as always, happy haunting!